Hello, hello, hello guys, Dinebot here, and welcome to Master of Orion. And it looks a little different, doesn't it? So if you're a fan of the original series, you may be wondering, wait a minute, this does not look like the Master of Orion menu. Nope, because this is the new version of Master of Orion made by WG Labs and NGD Studios. It's currently in early access, so there's some features and content missing, and of course not everything is complete. So let's jump into the options menu. Got a wide array of resolutions here. Quality settings, fast is fast, simple, good, beautiful, fantastic. Anti-aliasing of some sort, don't know what it is. Your gamma, your VSync, your full screen. Gameplay, you can disable GNN. We'll talk about this in a minute. I normally play with it off, and you'll see why. Tactical combat can show numeric damage, and you can show your health bar on, off, selected, or only damaged. Audio has separate sliders for everything, which I'm a big fan of, although this game does have some good music. For your controls, you've got all your hotkeys, which is nice because you're going to need them in this game. However, you don't have any rebindable hotkeys. Now, it is early, so hopefully that's coming because some of these hotkeys don't really work for me. You can have English or Russian language settings and pixel ships, and of course your wargaming.net account, which we're not going to click on because I don't want you to get that. So we're going to start a new game, and then we're going to jump into a game that I've been playing for a while. Might go to hell. So you have a variety of races, 4 of which are still locked: the Darlock, the Klakon, the Silicoids, and the Meklar, and then a custom race. Each race has its own
hailing from the cloudy planet Altair.
Strengths and weaknesses, its own traits that it gets at the beginning of the game.
Avian hominids.
For the purposes of this, we're going to go ahead and start with the humans because that's who I'm also playing in my other
they
game.
Are fierce in combat. And the harsh Ursa system is home
So here you
to
can
the
customize your screen. You can have a spiral type
in
galaxy
their
or a
ways.
circle. I think we'll do spiral.
Under the supervision
You
of the
can do
controller
medium or large,
after ages
young
of internal
or
conflict
old. Let's do
and faced
old.
with dwindling natural
We
resources.
can have up to 5 AI opponents right now. We'll generate a random seed. And also advanced settings, so you can have random events, pixel ships, pirates, monsters. You can show or allow the racial traits or not, and victory types could be excellence or diplomatic. So let's go ahead and start the game. So for those that don't know, Master of Orion is a 4X space game. It's going to involve you colonizing planets, building fleets, engaging in diplomacy, engaging in warfare, trading, subterfuge. Absolutely fantastic series of games, and I'm glad to see this one back. And so far, it's pretty good. We'll take a look at it. So each race has its own little intro cinematic. Blah, words are hard. That's why I play video games.
The Human Republic. Fulfilling a dream once thought impossible. All of mankind has come together as a single world of traders and diplomats, explorers and
yeah, you thought they were going to do the Star Trek thing there, didn't you?
The final frontier. Venturing forth from their blue planet Earth, they now seek to explore space, discover ancient
So we'll spend a few minutes
civilizations,
checking out the
and
basics. So
coexist
here we are.
peacefully with their neighbors from a position of strength and solidarity.
Thank you, Victoria. So she will help you out. We're going to take a look at Sol Prime here. So you can see that Sol Prime is currently building a colony ship and is set to balance. There's a variety of things to keep track of here. So we have our credits, our command points, which are used to maintain our fleet, and our research. You also have your population, credits, defense, morale, and pollution for each individual planet, and a variety of menus up here. We will jump into those shortly. Let's go ahead and click done. And I want them to auto-explore. So they're going to split up and they're going to move around. And here's my frigate. I want it to guard. We're going to choose some research. So if you're getting a Civ vibe off of this, it's because these games share a lot in common. Now humans automatically start off with government. You can see this is quite a tree, even at this early stage.
Our science.
Let's go ahead and back up. And what do we want to pick? Let's take something that won't take too long to unlock, because destroyers, thank you, destroyers for example will let us bombard pirate bases and enemy planets if we so choose. Yes, thank you. So we're going to
Excuse
colonize
me.
by coming here, and we need to choose production, and you need to do this for each planet. So let's produce a
Excuse me, President.
colony ship, so we can continue to expand. You can also manage your structures, which will give you a nice up-close look at the building. Here's our starbase. Here's our capital. And we can click on our empire and we can see each individual planet, if we had more. You can see research here. The big thing with Master of Orion games is that you can design your ships. So let's edit the design of this frigate real quick, and I'll show you this with some more advanced ships in a while. So you have your alternate and your base frigate. You have different paint jobs.
Research.
And you can add specials, which we don't really have right now, because that would go over the space for that ship. We'll look at this a little bit more with some more advanced ships, but some of the really in-depth customization of the older Master of Orion games is not here. I hope it's coming. You have diplomacy, you have your path to victory, and then individual fleets. So all ways that you can keep track of your... Now the basic game is going to see you moving to various planets and colonizing in order to grow and expand your empire. So we're going to colonize this planet. We're going to get a nice little cutscene for it. And this is actually going to be quite a nice planet because it has a large population size, maximum of 12, and abundant minerals. So this is a nice one to spawn right next to. Alright, so let's choose some production. Let's go for a government support facility because it'll boost morale and won't take that long to build. And now we can flip back and check on this planet. So early on in the game, this is going to be the core of your gameplay, is maneuvering. Oh, we found a space monster. I've actually fought one of these. These things are, she says, potentially devastating. They're pretty hard to take on.
Pardon me, President.
And this is a space... So, this actually works out quite well. You just sit right there. And we should get, actually, some combat here in a minute. Choose our next research. So we can now make rockets and destroyers. Now one of my favorites is economics, because economics is going to allow us trade goods, which will help us make money. Now then, let's get some
Our
combat.
scientists have made a new discovery.
So
Excellent.
combat in this game can be handled tactically or simulate. We're going to go ahead and do tactics so you guys can get a look at it.
President, if I may.
So what's nice about this is you can actually maneuver your ships around in real time. So if I want to, I can actually dodge those shots and break line of sight and block them with the asteroids. You also have a nice cinematic camera. There's a missile's eye view. That is so freaking cool. It's not the most incredible looking in the world, but it certainly gets the job done and it fits the theme very well. I dig it. And we were victorious. So, that gives you a little breakdown. That's kind of a look at the early game. Now this galaxy, if you take a look at the size of it, we're going to jump into my other game and show you guys what that actually looks like. Let's go back to the main menu real quick. I thought it would pop up there. That's odd. Damn it, I forgot to actually save that, so... Well, I did have a game that was 200 something turns in and had gone to total war. but I suppose this will work. So you can get a sense of the different scope here. This is a medium galaxy. You can see the very big difference in size. Let's take a look at diplomacy, because I have met some races here. So you can click on them and you can request an audience. And I would actually like his borders and his charts, so let's propose that. And he's going to give that to me.
Hello, outsider.
I really like the design on the various aliens. So let's actually let us see a lot more planets. And you can see their size, their bio, minerals, their gravity type. You could sort by all of this, so very nice interface. Let's see if he will do the same thing with the Sakura. Another excellent alien design. Let's do a trade treaty. And a research treaty.
Friend. What have you to say? I listen and remember.
Awesome. That'll actually be worth it in the long run. So let's hop back down to our main planet here now.
How's that, friend?
One major difference that I want to point out here, and we're going to buy this colony ship.
A deal done.
One, I love being able to swap between colonies like this. This is fantastic. I'm currently building space elevators everywhere because space elevators will improve my production, or make ships require less production points. So one thing that a lot of players have complained about, and I actually like in this version of Master of Orion, is the idea of warp nodes. Now, there are warp nodes at every single star system, and you have to follow them in order to move between the solar systems. And I like this because it means that you can build fortifications, and there's actually a factory ship that you can build. Let's see if I can find it in queue here. Here it is, Space Factory. So this will be able to build structures and radars and warp points, and it can mine on asteroids. So it can't fight, but it can do a lot else for you. It's a fantastic little ship. I like the idea of these warp nodes because they allow you to set up fixed defenses, and it means that ships can't just pop out of nowhere, which was never an idea that I really liked. So let's take a couple turns with this. Excellent. Yes, we will accept an embassy. Now let's take a look at our wing conditions here. So I am the top in score for excellence and the top in power for conquest. No votes yet for the diplomatic victory, and these two, technological and economic, are not quite in yet. You can see a timeline graph, and you can see how I've spiked compared to the two races that I've met. So the key to this, though, is that you need to keep expanding. So that's one thing that I definitely need to be on top of, which is one reason that we are building. Oh, we are building a colony ship somewhere. Did we buy it? Oh, it's right there. We're gonna send it on down there. Now you can get a wider angle view by scrolling out like I just did. So one thing we want to be doing here is, you guys go guard, is to be exploring and to be trying to find some planets that we can colonize. So it's a first come first serve kind of deal. We'll take that embassy. And because we requested open borders with this race, we can actually travel through their space, which
Hand to hand and claw to claw, friend.
It's going to make things a lot easier. Now, they've taken some cues from some of the... Oh, here we go. I was hoping this would pop up. Geonin! So this will keep you apprised of events in the galaxy. And it's pretty funny. If I had one complaint about it, it's that sometimes they will pop up turn after turn after turn. I normally keep it turned off because it gets very aggravating sometimes.
Space fleet strength.
That's a pirate fleet. We may lose this colony ship. I'm gonna go with military tactics. I don't want to lose a colony ship to a pirate
Our
fleet, so I think we'll
scientists have
not
made a
go
new
that way.
Terrific.
There's lots of little visual cues that you can see, like for example, oh, is that a pirate? Yes, it is. Let's get into a more tactical battle here. Show you guys some of the larger ships. I like that you can see where the warp points go and it plots out the routes for you in a very easy to see manner. Let's go ahead and attack these guys, and we'll tactical. Having various formations. Destroyers are the only ships I have access to that can bombard planets, so. And now you see that these are all frigates. These pirates are actually horribly outmatched. I mean, just obliterated. It looks even cooler when you're taking on star bases. And that's a Orion ship. That means we've met them now. No? Current fleet. You guys just continue to explore. Odd. Maybe a bug that we weren't able to contact them. So, yeah, guys, this is kind of a look at a mid-game and an early game in Master of Orion, the remake by NGD and WG. I'm enjoying it so far. It's rather a fun game. I would recommend you guys pick it up if you want to give it a try, but be aware, as I said, that this is a very early game. Some of the scenarios and things are going to pop up all too often. You're going to be seeing them over and over again. But, all in all, it's a fun game, and multiplayer sometimes works, so that's also a bonus. Alright guys, this has been a look at Master of Orion. My name has been Dimebot. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button and feel free to hit subscribe. If you disliked it because you have no soul and hate space, well, hit dislike it. I'll be by to bombard your house with my destroyers from orbit shortly. Like what you saw? Click subscribe so you don't miss anything, or click on one of these other videos.